This is ARK's the island. Every obelisk is blocked by turret towers, and there are no supply drops coming down from the sky. Every single artifact cave is blocked by structures with turrets, and I have 200 days to clear everything in my way, beat all of the island's bosses on alpha difficulty, and ascend out of this island by beating the overseer. This is day 1. As always, I start my game by doing a note run. After the note run, I reached level 74, and then I punched a tree, got myself a stone pickaxe and kept tearing down trees, and then onto the stones. While I was about to go for some dodos, 3 little compies decided to chase me around. Level 150 compies are not something you'll enjoy, but they do die eventually. I gathered enough resources to craft this nice raft. Now, all I need was to build it up, first mortar and pestle. The upgrade station is ready, and it looks like a cemetery. I farmed some structures, and it was time to build the raft. The day 1 was coming to an end, but before that happens, I managed to finish my raft with the first layer of stone walls. Not so bad for the first day, right? And it was time to get my first tame of this challenge. I bowled this parasaur and then knocked it out with just few shots. With the taming helper, I removed the parasaur's food. It's still not an instant tame. While I wait for parasaur to eat her food, I farm all the hide around me. And she is ready. First tame a parasaur. Now let's farm some berries. This is much better. The raft has been completed. We're very safe to travel north. I found a trilobite. I don't have a flyer yet, but these things are rare, so I had to kill it and get the chitin out. It's the only source of good chitin around here. Crafted a forge, placed it, and the metal is cooking. I saw a trike while I was on my way, and I wanted to show you how you can take down trikes on foot. It's a circling method. If you sidestep fast enough and always stay behind the trike, it can't hit you. Day 3 starts with me doing something very reckless. I think my ascended armor gave me a lot of courage. I decided to tame a PT in the dark. Who knows what's waiting in the dark? I kept a good watch all night, and everything went well. The PT got tamed quickly. And did you know PTs can slide into double doors? Now, this raft will serve as a mobile dino trap, RGs and Enkies alike. I'm gonna build it real quick. I hope you enjoy the build. Alright, mobile RG trap is ready, and I found an RG, lured it to my trap, so I will just move in here and the RG will follow. Now, when I open this door, it's gonna be trapped. Track arrows are doing good damage. It's knocked out. I lowered its food, gave some meat, RG is tamed. I craft the saddle, I strap the saddle, and now I'm gonna go get the farming dinos. Got the doed, drop the doed, good, it's downright sleep. Now the Anki. On day 4, I knocked out the Ankylosaurus. Anki saddle crafting, doed saddle crafting. Farm dinos are tamed. That iceberg will be our home. I need to clear the area, then we will build. This started to look like something. I just need a lot of stone to finish it. I was gonna farm more, but I had to cut my farming spree short. It's minus 20 degrees out there and I am freezing. Look at my HP. I am freezing quite fast. So I thought I should kill one for the health and tame the other one for wood farming. Freezing cold and occasional getting hit by the mammoth lowered my health to the dangerous degrees. So this venture failed miserably. I'm gonna tame another RG so I can breed them. RG is the most useful tame for this playthrough. I need to have a good one. Alright, it's knocked out. I will keep watch here until it's out. Then we are good to go. This is a saddle with 161 armor. It's up, but not having any cryopods makes this job is still not finished. I have to ride this mammoth upwards to my base. I don't think it will be easy. On the day 8, this is why when you build a base in the snow, don't even bother taming mammoths for wood. This area is so dangerous, full of aggressive wild dinos. It won't work. I should have just go and get a beaver. I confess, I forgot this was a thing here. I wasn't supposed to tame a mammoth. With 161 armor, my tame survived barely. But if another batch aggroes on me, then it's over. There is no way this mammoth will survive. Alright, I managed to reach my base alive and with my tames. I had enough resources to upgrade my kit to metal tier. I also upgraded their quality so they would be useful and be the official improvement. On the day 9, I figured out the entire base design and spent the whole day building and crafting structures. On day 10, pretty much the same thing happened. I kept building and I kept building. On day 11, I present you the Castle Scorpion. Unintentionally, it kinda looked like one, so I named it that. Now, it's time to travel to warmer areas. On day 12, I got here, the river where beavers roam free, but it's really dark and I have to wait for the sun to come out. I can see the beavers clearly, but a Sarko is hunting them. That's none of my business, so I just picked up one and dropped it into my raft and then knocked it out. So I went out with my RG and grabbed a Beelzebufo, dropped it, knocked it out, I've shot it again. But I tamed it anyway. So in this swamp, there are all kind of nasty, dangerous creatures. Capros, Sarkos, Titan boas, things that can stun lock you and knock you out. That's why I will try to do this as safe as possible. No, this is just scary. I wasn't riding the frog, so this won't happen, but Capros are broken. But everything is fine. I think my flag can withhold a lot, even though everything here is level 150. We're good. I managed to clear every aggressive dino. We are going back now. So 1300 CP and whole lot of danger. So can't farm CP in beaver dams. Can't farm CP with the frog in the swamp. That makes the swamp cave one and only option. I was gonna craft the indie forge, but I was missing the polymer. I did what I have to do. I've come here to hunt some helpless, harmless, innocent penguins. Please now look away, because this is something I must do for progress. The hatchet is terrible for harvesting and I don't have a club, so let's try the crossbow. Alright, this is much better. With the organic pally I got, I had enough to craft an industrial forge. I did some rebuilding on this side of the base and placed the industrial forge to the perfect spot. I built the crafting station and added electricity to my base. On day 15, I made 2 ascended long neck rifles. Now this is going to be my greenhouse. On day 16, I placed some crop plots. irrigation for the crop plots, and for the kitchen. This is quite boring, but you do it just once and then use it all the time. Alright, the greenhouse is functional. I can't believe I am once again freezing to death in my base. My fur is decent, but it's still not ascended, and I can't deal with minus 16 degrees. I will soon make some air cons all over this place. Now, with this raft, I'm gonna go to an RG taming spree. I have made 5 RG traps on this raft, and I knocked out 5 RGs. They're all tamed and we're flying back to base. I have a lot of RGs, but only 2 of them is female, so I gotta go and tame more RGs. I came back here again. I got 5 more RGs trapped and knocked out. Anyway, then I tamed them all and flew them back to base. I am missing some of the seeds, and also I decided to stack up on Stimberry so I can craft a lot of taming helpers. I got so much seed and thousands of stimberries. 55 taming helpers. RG beaver tree, 50,000 wood farmed. RG doed rock, 50,000 stone farmed. I need to tame a Tyrannus, but it spawns Carnos and fears RGs. But then this happened. Out of nowhere, a Rex, a Tech Rex, max level. Of course it's max level, but still unbelievable. Tech Rex is very rare. I built a gateway trap as if I was taming a Giga. It took me a while to get her here, but in the end, it worked perfectly. I knocked it out and tamed it with prime meat. So this turned out to be a fine Tech Rex. 47 points into melee is great. On the day 20, I have tamed a max level Tech Rex. This is the ultimate boss killer. This is the Watcher of the Scorpion Castle, Defender of the Argentavis, Menace of the Island, the Tech Rex, one and only. With the new RGs I tamed, I thought they were worthy enough to breed, and now they're all hatching. On day 22, I checked all the RG stats and wrote them as their names. So this is our best stats. I had enough resources to craft a harpoon launcher, so I did that. On day 23, I made it to the redwood forest. What I need out of this journey is honey and sap. I felt safe enough to place a 3 sap tap. So there you go, our first 3 sap tap. Then I placed more foundations around. Since I can't craft a 3 platform because it's too expensive on the cementing paste part, I had to build a 3 platform from the ground. I'll basically build the 3 platform in a different way. It'll be good, I think. And this is nice. We already got some sap. I was about to grapple up and get some honey, but you know red forest. I was wearing ghillie, so I had to run away in fear. No death challenge. I ran a bit and turned around. I took down the bird that was following me, and I changed my ghillie to flak. Then I came back here to save my ARK. I just got back in time. It was almost dead, 300 HP. So here's the thing, any major soaker for the swamp cave is not gonna happen since I don't have cryopods. So I thought a little doed could roll into the swamp cave and soak all the bullets. I started taming doeds. On the day 25, I got my first kibble. I tried to get a good doed saddle, and this one turned out to have 110 armor. Alright, this is the bullet eater squad. They're gonna roll into the swamp cave and eat up all the ARBs. Alright, first doed baby is about to come out. Very nice, very pretty. And this is the total of what we got. 4 new doed babies. On day 28, I completed my greenhouse. It's finally finished. I was ready to tame some megatheriums for the broodmother boss fight. I got 50 superior kibble, so I found one, but with pretty bad stats. I'm just gonna clear the stack. Alright, 28 points into HP. Let's see how many kibbles this one ate. Alright, I have 34 kibbles left. So, to tame a 150 megatherium, I need 16 kibble. That's a good amount. And it got 40 points into HP. That is good. That is breedable stat points. So I found a male with 23 points into melee. I don't think this is ideal, but now I know it's just 16 kibble. I don't think it's that terrible and it might come out decent. So I'm just gonna tame this anyway. Well, this is still dangerous snowlands. A lot of aggressive dinos around here, but a good shotgun solves everything. So this is tamed and it could be better, but 36 points into melee is fine. We can work with that. I made it my 40 HP and 36 melee Megatheriums, and you wouldn't believe this. The first baby we got has the HP and the melee. It's just perfect. On the day 31, I used the ancient method of chitin farming. Picked up a trilobite, brought it to my base, and my Megatherium killed it. Then harvest and get 1300 chitin. Unfortunately, trilobites are very rare. Also, organic polymer farming just got super easy. I made an ascended club and it's just broken. I get 100 poly each penguin. So everything was ready to upgrade my shotgun, and it got upgraded twice. That put my shotgun to 606% damage. Also, I needed to collect silica pearls for a chainsaw and air cons. Collecting silica with fur is pretty bad. It gets freezing cold and drains the HP quite fast. I made some air cons and placed them all over the base. I crafted chainsaw and then upgraded it. Now we're going on a big hide run. Also some pelts as well. 1800 hide and 1800 pelt. Now let's see the RG hide. 2000 hide from one RG. That looks pretty good. It's gonna be probably bad, but I'm curious. What will a parasaur give? 1300. Not actually bad. 2900 hide. That's a nice Rex. Let's see the Bronto hide amount. 4600 hide. That's really good. In total, I got 22,000 hide, and it was fairly quick. I also farmed 3000 pelt, and I used all of that and upgraded my fur armor pieces. On the day 33, I found a novice, a sheep. Sheeps are OP in this game, but on the island they are so rare. And also, I can't tame one right now. I can't make their taming food yet, so you'll get to see how much hide this always will give me. 4400 pelt and 4500 hide. I found another tech Rex near Redwood Forest, so I placed some gateways. I lured it inside, locked it behind, then started shooting. It took a while and the sun went down, and I knocked it down at this dark night. And I started the taming process. On the day 34, I watched over my helpless tech Rex while she ate all her food. It was time to go back, but I saw that. I'm gonna use the RG, parachute, and then the grappling hook method. I'm using the move here order. You can set it to a key in options and order your dinos to a place easily. When I'm close enough, I'm just gonna net the Quetzals. There you go. I hope it falls to a safe spot. I don't have a horse to move it around. I placed the gateways first and then spikes. And a Carno almost ruined the tame, but the spikes were there to keep it safe. I knocked out the Quetzal, then tamed it with Prime. Picked up some of my gateways and started my journey back to base. It was going fine until I decided to cross the river in the middle of the night. I had a good shotgun that can take down everything, but I couldn't see clearly. I was afraid that I would shoot my own dino, so all I could was trying to kill them with my RG before they kill my tech Rex. But it failed miserably. I have lost my tech Rex in this river. On the day 35, I reached my base. It's not a complete success story, but I brought back a Quetzal. I made 4 ascended Doed saddles, and Doeds with 12,000 HP. I'm thinking these guys can solve all the bullets in the swamp cave. We're getting 3 or 4 more Megatherium babies. On the day 36, I hatched more RGX, and I started raising more Megatherium babies. On the day 37, I crafted a platform saddle for my Quetzal and started building on it. It's finished. This is the design. Now loading up the Quetzal for the mission Swamp Cave. On the day 38, I was ready to go for the swamp cave, and this is the team I prepared for it. And here we are. I'm gonna blow the spam with some C4s and roll the droids in to soak the turrets. With cave damage, couple of C4s should be enough to clear our way. So where is the C4s? Where is it going? Where is this C4 placing? What is this? I found out the C4s were bugged at the moment on single players and non-dedicated servers. I can't use C4s, it's bugged. So the only option left is a lot of rockets. On the day 40, I wanted to finish farming other materials before I go to the swamp cave once again. Couple of minutes and the RG had enough. In total, I farmed 59,000 wood. Now I will get some stone. It's done. And I farmed a lot of stone. In total 59,000 stone. Then I went for metal again. I cleared the whole mountain. And in total I farmed 25,000 metal ore. Alright, we are ready to go once again. And we're here. Now my rockets are gonna do some damage. Very nice. With the 6 times cave damage, we should clear our way easily. Alright, droids, it's time for you to shine. Even with 100 armor, it's taking too much damage, and it curled up pretty quickly and then died. We're gonna be here for a while, so I'm gonna place some gateways to block certain risk. Now the droid number 2. Let's see how far we're gonna get. So, no matter how many times I whistled, my droid did not move. I can't believe I didn't test this before committing to this strategy. Droids can't get into the swamp cave. But they do look so small. How can they not? So there wasn't any turrets here, and it's completely blocked. Turrets were definitely shooting under the mesh, and droids are definitely cannot get into the swamp cave. Rolling in the door but can't get in. This entire strategy failed terribly. Alright, I'm in the swamp cave. This is the entrance. It's walled off. So C4s are useless, and my droids are also useless. I need cryopods to get through this cave, and also a real soaker. I'm not sure what am I supposed to get, a trike, a paracer, or maybe a stego. How about carbos? Which one is better? Which one I should go for? And this is the green obelisk. This one has the weakest turret tower out of all the other obelisks. I'll use my remaining droids to soak some bullets. They don't really soak much, like 200 each, but I'm just gonna use them like this, because that many droids don't really have any other use. These turrets here are only regular turrets, and droids are taking a lot less damage because of that, compared to the swamp cave. 2 droids gone and 3 to go. Soaking turrets are kinda anticlimactic. Only 1 droid is left alive now. I decided to tame some carbos. Found them and knocked them out. I was just waiting for them to get tamed, and suddenly, in daytime, I got attacked by a Trudon. Good thing I was quick enough to one-shot that level 150 Trudon, but that didn't stop the bite. And look at me, I'm knocked out with 1 bite. This is properly scary. There are even more Trudon attacking my Quetzal. If I was 5 seconds late, I was gonna be in a stun lock down there, waiting my end. I'm so glad I choose the snow as my base location. I can deal with wolves and Yuris, but Trudons, they scare me. Then I checked the carbo saddle and saw that it requires phase 2. That was disappointing. No value in taming carbos after this. No saddle, no bullets. Then I checked the stego saddle and I knew what I needed to tame. And I have 70 superior kibble ready. I started my search and fly to green areas. I went all over the place. On the day 43, I found a level 180 tech stego. I picked it up, moved to a relatively safer area. Netted, started placing gateways around, and started shooting trank darts. I knocked out the stego and then tamed it with kibble. I put 70 kibble in there, and how many we have left now? So we are left with 32. She ate 38 superior kibble. We can't tame another one right now. They eat a lot because it's 1 time taming. I loaded the stego on my Quetzal. This is pretty unfortunate. Tech stego got 30 points into HP. I refilled my kibbles and went back to the tech stego hunt. I kept looking and looking. Then I found another one, but a T-Rex was hunting it. Unfortunately, this Textego was female and it had only 23 points HP. I am looking for a Tech-Rex and a Textego, but look, I found a Tech-Quetzal. So I decided to tame this female Stego with 21 points into HP. But I didn't want to waste kibble on this, I just used Mejoberries. Then this happened. A male Textego with 30 points into HP. I cleared the raptors that was bothering me. Picked him up and brought him to a relatively safer area. Netted him and built the gateways around him and then started shooting trank darts. Yet again, in this daytime, unprovoked, 2 dons attacked me. I don't know how this keeps happening, but I survived again. This Quetzal saved my life so many times at this point. It might be the best tame ever. I woke up and then finished trapping my Textego. Then tamed it with kibble. It turned out to have 43 points into HP. That is so good. It's a great tame. There you go, we are home. Let's make these and get our first Textego baby. On the day 46, I started upgrading my first Textego saddle. The saddle ended up having 230 armor. What a great number to have. Farming hide takes so much time and it's a little boring. You usually get some sheep, breed them and harvest them, but on the island they are so rare. Instead, I decided to try to build a hide farm out of RGs. So I know people build these kind of automated farms. I hope it works and it fixes my hide problem. I crafted a lot of ACs for the hide farm. This is where they are going. And it's finished. All I'm missing is the dinos. Now hide farm is good, but what about a kiting farm? So I grabbed a scorpion, tranked it, and tamed it. Then a female as well. I also saw an RG with 39 points into weight. That's insane. That number just messed up my RG line. This cannot turn out bad. This is gonna be really insane. Alright, it's tamed. Let's see. Unbelievable. 56 points into weight. This is a fresh tame. On the day 48, I'm gonna hatch all the Stego eggs I got at once. It's just easier to imprint them like this. And my Megatheriums, my spider boss killers looking good. On the day 49, my Textegos hatched. Next thing, I hatched everything. Every Textego I got. Here they come, turret killers. This one wants kibble, but I got none because I have no sap left. I'm just gonna go and get some sap. They all should be full by now and they produce 20 each, so I'm gonna get 80 sap. For a very long trip, 80 sap is not good enough. So I will also get some honey and make this trip more efficient, but not in the redwood forest of course. I looked up some beehive spots and they spawn near the edge of these rocks all over the island. If you wear full ghillie, you don't take any damage from beehives. Well, I did take some damage, but I'm not seeing the bee debuff. But again, I did took some damage. Well, I am back at my spot and look at me, I am freezing. I am freezing bad. Even though I have full ascended for armor, look at the weather. It's minus 25 degrees. It is murder cold. On the day 51, I saw with my settings, getting 100% Stegos is pretty difficult. I need to imprint them immediately or they mature too fast. Hide farm RGs are on their way to the farm. So RGs are placed and they will be on mating constantly and they will drop so many RG eggs. Alright, RGs hatch and wolves are on passive. So I'm gonna try to see how much hide I can get with the wolves. What? Where did it go? That RG moved inside the wall and mesh. If I shoot it, now it doesn't disappear into the wall. But can the wolf harvest it? Yes it can. I got 64 hide. So let me kill another RG. It happened again. It just ghosted and went inside the wall. The body went outside. Nah, it's not here. Alright, I think this was a colossal fail. The hide farm is done. I came here to farm some metal, but look at this place. It's empty. It's not respawning. This is a known bug in single player. They say if you reload before the resources respawns, their respawn timer resets and gets bugged. for a long time. That's why I had to travel far away to get metal. More Megatherium babies are here. I'm only gonna keep the female because male line is already filled. I need 4 more female Megatheriums for the boss fight. I got a red and orange Megatherium, but also I had a HP mutation a while back. I think I forgot to show you that. I lined up my tech stego line. It looks great, but they need to be leveled so they can heal and be ready when it's their time. Imprinting Megatheriums are very easy. I also need every single one of them to be 100% imprinted. And the star of the bullet soaking show, sweet vegetable cakes. I can only make few due to honey problem. Alright, it's time. We're loading our Quetzal with tech stegos. 3 tech stegos. We are ready for departure. Let's go and get some cryopods. Since we're here, I wanted to tame a giant bee queen. You can hear a loud buzzing sound when the beehive is occupied. I found another beehive with the giant bee queen, destroyed it with a rocket, ran after it, and tamed it quickly with kibble. And here we are, the green obelisk. Let's start draining the green tower. Are you serious? This stego is taking 3 damage. 3. One duet was taking 15 and another was taking 18. The difference is insane. Unbelievable. This tech stego is taking 2 damage. I'm gonna soak thousands of bullets easily. I'm soaking bullets with 3 tech stegos. Changing them up never stops soaking, and I think I soaked the front row of the turrets. It's getting dark, so now I'm gonna send one stego in. Just let it run wild on those Plantex turrets. Alright, let's try the rocket now. Very good, we did some damage. I need tech stegos to cover the turrets. That's how I could damage the tower. Without that block, my rockets get shut off. Most of the turrets are not shooting, and that is green. This is the leader of the green obelisk tribe. And he is sleeping right now. He always sleeps. And while he sleeps, we're gonna drop his tower and we're gonna open up all of his caves. On the day 56, I was still trying to drop the green obelisk turret tower, and I think it's almost over. So there you go, I can just walk to the broken tower now. But C4s are bugged and that is really annoying. Anyway, let's blow that turret. And that is the last one. Alright, I think it's done. Alright, the sleepy watcher of the green obelisk. You have made my job so much more difficult. It's day 56 and still I have no cryopods. It's all because of you. It's your fault. Now you will pay for your crimes. Are you ready? Any last words? Anything you wanna say? Wake up, Green, say something and you might go free after all. Nothing, huh? You have nothing to say. You're not even gonna say sorry for all of the trouble you have caused? Alright, this is your punishment. Well, you survived one shot. Now this is your punishment. Very sad. This doesn't feel good. It was not supposed to be like this. We could have ascended together. But you choose to side with the Overseer. This tech wall is gonna take a while to get destroyed. Alright, the tech wall is finally down. But you know, this green guy, wall drops, huh? What a nice idea. Now I have no rockets left. I am back at the base. Now I'm repairing my rocket launchers. And then I'm gonna craft a lot of rockets. I am back at shooting rockets at a vault. I mean vaults. There are multiple vaults blocking the obelisk. Yes, I made it. The day is almost over, but I opened the green obelisk. I'm gonna craft cryophages and as many cryopods as I can. On the day 57, I have cryopods. I don't need to load my tech stegos to the Quetzal now, I can just cryo them. It feels really good. Now we're at the swamp cave. Yes, we're not going back to base. Shield up for the little mesh hole here. Yes, turrets shot at me again. Tech stego is here. But I needed to stay back because I need to throw another for the mate boost. Alright, here is the second one. I shoot some rockets while dinos cover the line of sight. And there you go, all the turrets are gone. Now I need to clear the structures and run this cave with my Megatherium. I shoot a rocket too close and it broke my scuba. Also, I ran out of rockets. That is why we're back here. I need to craft more rockets. I found a sheep. They do spawn around here, but they get killed really quickly, so you can never catch them. I have a sheep. I should have a cake too. I'm gonna cook a sweet vegetable cake for my sheep. Nice, it's ready. Let's go. A female Obelisk. If I can just find a male Obelisk, we're gonna be so rich. This is unlimited hive. On the day 59, I started incubating some Textego eggs. This might look great, but this is not a fun chore to do. These Textegos for the tribe of Blue, and that blue guy living on top of the mountain. Megatherium army is ready as well. I hatched couple of RGs, and this one is the new perfect breeder with the new high weight stats. We are done with the RGs now. It was about to get myself a Yuri. Let's just clear his companions and enemies with my shotgun, and then just net the Yuri. Then place the gateways. Alright, this looks great. I can track it now. What? I mean, this is just... I found another, killed the Carno companion, net the Yuri, placed the gateways, shot some trank darts, but it got out somehow. I netted again, replaced the gateways. It got free of its net, but it's still here. It looks weird, but somehow it's stuck. Fine by me. It got knocked out, and I feeded some mutton and prime meat. Then tamed it with almost perfect levels. Now I have a male Yuri. I need a female, then we'll be all set. On the day 62, I started getting some good saddles. I need 19 ascended Megatherium saddles. That's not gonna be cheap. Look at these beehives. It gives 3 each. I think it's been few hours. Last I checked them. Wild ones give 5 honey every 15 minutes, and these ones give like 1 every hour or something. I don't know, it feels like really slow. Now we are ready to go back to the swamp cave and get slot capped. Swamp cave once again for the last time though. I need to wear 3 scuba parts and 2 ghillie parts to survive. But the pieces don't matter. You don't need to wear the tank. I can wear the tank since it's ascended, it's not gonna run out on me. But if you only have the prim tank, just wear the leggings instead. Alright, 3 rockets and the way will be clear. We can get through now. So this is the swamp cave. I'm gonna get slot capped with chitin. That's 300,000 chitin easy. While I'm here, I'm gonna get the artifact as well. Behind this pillar, there is a little entrance. You can crouch and get in here and get the artifact and then get out. You can only carry 1 in person, so you need to bring a pet. I think others work for that. Or you can just make another trip. Anyway, I spent the rest of the day in this cave clearing everything. On the day 63, I got out of the swamp cave, but carrying a slot capped chitin takes a while. Alright, we are back with 300,000 chitin. This RG is black weight, it's slot capped. And I just took 60,000 chitin from that RG. All that goes into the chem bench. And would you take a look at this area? Almost nothing is respawning. This is actually hurting my progress so much. Let's turn all these saddles to ascended. I have enough space to do that now. But I ran out of metal. I had to come to this distant snow mountain and started getting all the metal now. We're back to base now, and this is the metal I could carry back. I don't think it was good because I moved the metal ores with RGs and Quetzal. They don't get that weight reduction. Alright, I upgraded an ascended Megatherium saddle, so 204 armor. I upgraded another one and it turned out to be exactly 200.0. So I'm running out of metal. I don't think I should try more. I'm just gonna turn these 204 armor saddles into a blueprint and then go with that. I went searching for an Obelisk. Instead, I found Ankylo with 33 points into melee. That is a lot. And I tamed it with berries. It turned out to have 40 points melee. I spent the night searching for an Obelisk, but no can do. There is nothing. My original Anki had 29 points into melee, so we got an upgrade on that. I farmed as much as I can carry. So in total, I farmed 30,000 metal ores. This can help me rebuild my greenhouse. house. And I spent rest of today rebuilding my greenhouse. On the day 70, I completed the new greenhouse design. In the middle of the greenhouse, I placed in the cooker, and I will have enough crop plots for all the vegetables and all the berries. On the day 71, I started enjoying my industrial cooker. Look how fast and how convenient this kitchen is. I found one and net it. Saved it from that angry dead one. Built the gateways around it, started tranking, but it got out somehow and feared my archer. But I got it trapped anyway. Then I built more gateways, managed to knock it out this time, and tamed it with mutton. Now a breeding pair of you tyrannos. We will get eggs now. Beauty eggs are used to make the best kibble in the game, so I can tame anything. Alright, I am ready to get some artifacts. I got my stegos, I got my rockets, and I got my armor, so everything is ready. First stop, artifact of the clever. I need to be very careful here because the green areas are filled with Trudons. Look at that. Crazy Trudons attacking a Quetzal. You should have keep running the other way. Then I equipped my rocket and started blasting. It was fairly easy because of the cave damage and the wall was just metal. After I took down the enemy structures, I placed some gateways outside for extra protection to my Quetzal. Then I went inside to this dark, cold and dangerous cave. I got to the point where there are turrets. Then I uncryed my tech stego and started draining the turrets. They do 6 and 4 damage to it. Waiting got boring, so I tried to fire a rocket and it did a wonderful job. I think I destroyed all the left side turrets, but I can't damage the turrets on the right side. My tech stego went down below 1000 HP, so I decided to whistle it back, but it was too late to save her. I'm gonna throw another now. Alright, I don't hear the bullets firing anymore, and my tech stego is still alive. Let's clear this wall and go with the mean old Megatherium. While we clear everything, we're gonna be perfectly safe with the Megatherium. So, in this cave, we always go right and we find the artifact. There you go, it's looking very shiny. I will clear the cave life in this room and then get the artifact. Alright, let's get the artifact of the clever for the Brood Mother boss arena. Very good, I have the artifact. But I need to get 2, so that means I will go out and come back again. And I'm out of the cave safe and sound, 2 artifacts in the fabricator. Let's fly for the next cave. Artifact of the hunter. Here we come. We're here. Let's start shooting. Alright, the spell wall is down. I placed some gateways for the extra protection. Alright Megatherium, let's go and get the artifact. Oh, what? No, not like this. I can't die here. Back up, back up, back up. Am I getting shot? I can't even see. Oh, okay. I'm not getting shot, alright? I'm safe. Let's throw this tech stego and drop that wall. It's on neutral, so it's gonna go all the way in. I'm gonna throw another one, but a male one, so they can get the mate boost. Also, no saddle. Let's strap a saddle on it. Alright, go in and soak them all. 2 and 3 damage. Let's fire some rockets. Alright, the rocket went through. 3 more rockets and I can move in myself. Alright, let's clear our way and we can go and get the artifact of the hunter. Keep to your right and you'll get there eventually. There it is. Got the first one, let's go. I got the second artifact, now we can go to the other cave. Artifact of the massive. Let's fly. Alright, this is the place. 3 rockets and it's open. I'm going in. I see there's another spam wall. Let's drop that too. And those are the turrets, but my flag seems alright. Let's throw one male and wait for the cryo timer. Alright, now the female goes in. 2 damage. That is perfect. They're both taking 2 and 3 damage. That's a lot of bullets. 6000 HP. I need to call this back soon. Another one is below 3000. Thank you for your service, guys. You can rest now. I have the saddles, but I didn't brought enough stegos, so I gotta go back and get more stegos. Alright, we're back at the base. I think I have enough tech stegos to soak million bullets. Most of my stegos are not leveled, so they will need time to heal. These ones need to wake up first though. They can't be leveled. I hatched a Yuri egg, and it turned out to be triplets. 3 Yuri from 1 egg. Cool, very cool. And even cooler is that they're all females. We're gonna have so many Yuri eggs. Now, my new and improved RG is ready. It had all our best stats and with 100% imprint. My Yuri will need a good saddle, but it's expensive, especially with silica. I need to get a good saddle for the boss fight. I need a lot of silica for it. Now I can upgrade it. Alright, 281 armor Yuri saddle. On the day 77, I did my first imprint on this Yuri. But what is this? 9%? This is crazy. This means it's gonna take like 5 in-game days to grow up. Let's get the tech stegos. I'm gonna strap them a saddle and then cryo them. Alright, 6 good tech stego is ready. I might use a Deodon for the boss fight. Deodon is tame. You need to pump food on these so they can heal more. It also got a good food stat. Ready to go back to the lava cave. We're here. Alright, let's throw the male tech stego. And now the female tech stego. I think these two will soak up every single bullet. Alright, all the turrets are silent now. Fear rockets and my Megatherium can walk in freely. The wall is done. Hello there. Let's get this final artifact for the brood mother. Alright, there it is. I'm gonna clear the cave life first. Now I can grapple up and jump to the artifact. I got it, great. Artifacts are ready. Dinos are ready, but the saddles are not ready. So I'm crafting more Megatherium saddles. I also made this Ascended Rex saddle, but my Rex is still without a mate. On the day 81, my Megatheriums were finally ready to take on the Alpha Brood Mother. I can start cryoing them now for the transportation. It's finished. Alright, everything is ready. We're leaving for the Green Obelisk. The Green Obelisk structures are not leveled, so I need to blow these remnants of the tribal green. Good thing I brought enough rockets. Anyway, I kept shooting and shooting until all the walls were down. I'm gonna throw all my dinos and just wait for them to wake up. While I was waiting, I started working on my second project. So I lured the Terry away and netted, then trapped it with gateways, and then tranked it. I don't have the extraordinary kibble for this, so I fed it Mejo berries. On the day 82, I tamed my first Terry. It has 39 HP points. I don't think it's worth the breed, but it's not terrible. My Megatheriums finally woke up. Alright, everything is ready. I will be on a Megatherium. I can use my shotgun and be protected all the time. 18 Megatheriums will swarm and destroy the Gamma Brood Mother. We're in. Let's go. Hop on quickly. Yes, I am safe. Everyone, go, go, go! His health going down pretty fast. My shotgun is doing good damage too. I don't think it's needed though. With my 100% imprinted Megatherium, I can do a lot of damage as well. Alright, it's about to go down. Just few more seconds. There you go. On the day 82, I have killed my first boss. Now, I got the artifacts for the Alpha Broodman, but I am missing some of the tributes. So it's done. 10 sauropod verbatim. Titana boa is bad. They don't always drop. This didn't. But I got 2 from this one. We will just march on to the swamp. And I'm gonna stomp and destroy everything in my way. And hopefully we will get out with what we need. Sarco and Titana boa tributes. That's what we need. Sun went down and I'm still in this swamp hunting for tributes. On the day 83, the hunt was over. The time has come. Let's start this and seal our fate. I might die in there. This could be the end of this video. Here we go, we're in, all cramped up. I gotta get on my dino fast. Alright, good. I am safe now. The Alpha Broodmother is doing so much damage, it's messed up. 200 armor, mate boost, Yuri boost, look at that damage. My Megatheriums have almost 30,000 HP each. So they're not gonna die too easily, but they can't survive too much. And looks like we're doing good damage. Almost 40% of the Broodmother's HP is gone. So I think this is going good. And I just lost my first Megatherium. And another one is gone, and another. They just started dropping like flies. Now it's only at half HP. This is the day 83 and we might die. What? No, the Yuri is gone too. That's messed up. I lost the Yuri buff. Are we gonna win this? I can't see how many Megatheriums I have left, but it's at quarter HP, so I think we still can kill it. I'm gonna use my shotgun. I think it's doing more damage than my Megatherium. I don't even know what to do right now. Alright, we got this. It's almost over. It's gonna go down. Come on team, we're almost there. There you go, we have done it. Look how many tech grams I got, a lot of tech grams. I lost so many Megatheriums, but we beat the Alpha Broodmother. Let's take a look at these tech grams I unlocked so far. Pretty cool. I have 2 tech armor pieces unlocked as well, and some cool structures. I lost 9 Megatheriums in total and 1 EU Tyrannos. Let's cryo the dinos and then we will move out. We're back with victory. Alpha Broodmother trophy welcomes whoever visits the Scorpion Castle. And now we must look at the mountain that lays ahead of us. Blue Obelisk. We are flying up and above the clouds. And we're here. That's the tribe of Blue and their turret tower. Now let's soak some bullets. I will throw another. It's taking 10 damage. That's not bad, but this will take a lot of time. Alright, male number 2, go get some bullets. That one died too, what a waste. 2 tech stegos soaking bullets at the same time. Anyway, this is gonna be like this for a long time. More and more tech stegos going in to soak bullets. I don't think I should move them away from this spot. I can't get their saddles otherwise. So I think I can reach its tail and take the saddle out. Oh, come on, no! I almost died. Trying to get that saddle back. I'm gonna go and get more tech stegos. I cryoed more tech stegos in my base. I turned it around for extra safety, so look at this. Even though it has 100% imprint, I'm taking the same damage as this one. We're both taking 9 damage. 3 tech stegos soaking now, while 2 lays dead on the battlefield. How many tech stegos are you seeing? All with ascended saddles. What have I done? I wasted so many saddles. It's been a while and the tech stego is not losing HP. Cakes are so OP. Not even kidding. Instead of raising 20 tech stegos, cook 20 cakes. That'll be better. I'ma throw another and give 5 cakes as well. 2 tech stegos with 5 cakes each. Soaking the tower dry. And the sun went down, but the cakes are finished. I'll cryo them and go back. Then I will come back with more cakes. On day 87, I started making some stego saddles. And I upgraded them and give all of my tech stegos a high armored saddle. There you go, something good happened. I got a stego saddle with 309 armor. I turned it into a blueprint and look at this, wood fiber, super cheap. And for the hide part, it's just 3000. This is an insane saddle BP. I came back to the Red Forest tree platform to get more sap. But then I had a thought. Wild beehives gives 5 honey, and there are so many wild beehives all over this redwood forest. So why not I just collect them all? I put on my ghillie armor and grappled up, then started collecting the honey. Look at that, honey is no problem right now. Oh no, look at my HP. I'm wearing full ghillie, but I took so much hive damage. I forgot the bug repellent. so I lost half of my HP. Imagine dying to beehives. I got the honey, I got the Tyrannus eggs. Now we're gonna cook a lot of the best kibble in this game. I am looking for a good Terry now. If it's bad like this, I'll just kill it. So another will spawn instead. I think I found one. 29 points into melee. I netted, gateway trap it, I tranked the Terry out and tamed it with kibble. Alright, let's see. Not that great. 38 points into melee. I crafted an Ascended Terry saddle. It has 157 armor. That is so bad. And this one almost surpassed it with lower quality. I think it might be a good at the Ascended level. Yeah, this reached 197 armor. I have 32 honey. That's gonna turn into many cakes. Once again, we are flying to the blue obelisk. I brought 17 vegetable cakes. That might be enough to take this down. I'm gonna send 2 tech stegos up to the tower and try to rocket it. All front row turrets are sold. Alright, that rocket was very close to the tower. Are you seeing this? I can't get this close. It feels like it's almost over. All 3 tech stegos have almost full HPs. I think we're gonna drop this in a minute. Let's see if the rockets will go through or not. There we go, we made it. We cracked the tribal blue on the blue obelisk. And it's done. I don't hear any turrets now. I wanna get as close as possible to check all the turrets, but not with fur armor, of course. I need my flag. Wow, I am in the blue obelisk tower. It looks very cool. And that is blue. He's a sleepyhead just like green, but he will pay for building this turret tower. Nice shot, right? I got him. Look at this nice blue tech suit. You blue must also suffer the same fate as green. But no, I broke the tech helmet. What a shame. I can wear the tech boots and climb the terrain. Very nice. I could wear the tech helmet as well, but I broke it. That was a silly mistake. It's open. It is open. Let's go. Tribal Blue lost their blue tower. I can start the Megapithecus boss fight. And this is the tech generator bag. What? That's more elements than I can ever spend. Let's pack up and move out. Back to base with hundreds of elements. Should I turn this castle into a tech one? Probably not. Who needs a tech castle, right? It was time to build a tech replicator. Everything was ready but the black pearls. So I just went on a big trilobite hunt. With my chainsaw, I was getting around 10 black pearls each. I'm gonna search the entire shore areas of this map. The more I look, the more I found. I didn't know they were not that rare actually, if you know where you are looking. And I also found this. What is this? Who would believe that I just found this? 5 trilobites crawling together. Believe what you want, but this happened. Anyway, I farmed every single one of them. I had enough black pearls. It's time to go back and craft the tech replicator. I am flying yet again to the blue obelisk, but this time it's to craft the tech replicator. On the day 94, I crafted a tech replicator in the blue obelisk. There you go. So now I have to confess, I didn't design this base with a tech replicator in mind. So it kinda looks terrible but still usable, so it's fine. I wanna use the tech helmet, so I repaired it in the tech replicator. How about that? Looking good. 2 pieces of tech armor. It even looks better with flag. So as always, my honey was running low. But then I had an idea. I have a quetzal. I can build myself a safe room on top of that quetzal, right? So Redwood Forest has never been safer to explore until now. I'm gonna clear the whole area by being completely safe and get as much as honey as I can possibly get. Some Tylas are following my quetzal, but you're not so scary on the ground after all, right Tylas? On the day 96, I ended my honey farming with 235 honey. That's a lot of honey. We're back. I'm gonna take all the honey and cook them into vegetable cakes and kibbles. Just cooked 28 kibble and it's not stopping. I'm gonna upgrade 5 more Terry saddles to try to get one with 250 armor or something close. Nice, I got a 223. I turned my high armor Terry saddle into a BP, and I started crafting some Terry saddles. I want a Terry with decent stats. I think I found one. Not great, but 27 points into HP. It's not that bad. The only problem is those Trudons. They are everywhere, and they run in herds. Found another, but with bad stats. Another one over there, again bad stats. I'm just gonna drop this Trudon and I will lure the bad Terries over the edge. Everyone go down and goodbye. Now let's tame that one. I have built the trap first because I'm kinda scared of Trudons. I lured the Terry in and locked it from behind, then started shooting trank darts, and it got knocked out. I lowered its foot and started feeding kibble, but look at that. Something went wrong. It got damaged after getting knocked out, so I had to let him wake up. While I wait, I found another Terry, so I started shooting both at the same time. Knocked out both. They both tamed with perfect taming effectiveness. No levels lost, and they both got 35 points into HP. Come on. Then I found one with decent melee stat points. I built the trap, lured it inside, and trapped it. And I knocked it out, lowered its food, fed some kibble, and it turned out decent. 40 points into melee. That we can work with. Then I found one with a very promising HP stat point, but I didn't have enough kibble. So I picked it up and carried all the way to my base and dropped it into the hide farm. It's a dino trap now. I knocked it out, I fed the kibble, and it turned out bad. 37 points into HP, what a waste. Let's mate you two and get our first fertilized Terry egg. So this is what I am working with. 40 points into melee, female Terry, 39 points into HP, and male Terry. There you go, it's incubating. And the Terry egg hatched, but I can't see it. It fall down under the ceiling. Am I getting twins? Very nice, I got a twin. They're so cute. I like them a lot already. And they got both good stats. On the day 100, I was laying next to my Terry babies, thinking about all the materials I need to craft all those ascended Terry saddles. I got on my RG and picked up my Ankylo to farm some metal for the Terry saddles. I was out farming, but look at this, a black sheep. I picked up the ovis, and it was a male one, and I tamed it. Now, let's start the ovis breeding. We'll be rich on hide. I want to tame more Terrys and get better stats, but just in case if I fail to get better stats, I hatched some Terrys as well. There it is, our first baby ovis. This is our infinite hide farm. Very good. There you go. The metal nodes have respawned. I'm gonna make sure they don't get bugged again. I just need to wait few minutes after farming them, and then they will be fine. Let's see the metal. What? I got so much stone. I forgot to make them drop stone. I was still on my farming project. I got some crystals and other resources now. Then I upgraded some Yuri saddles because I lost my ascended one in the brood mother fight. I need berries as well, so I went out to farm some berries with my favorite berry farmer, Procoptodon. I am flying to the redwood forest to get honey, also sap. Later on the day, when the sun come up, with using my Quetzal as a safe passage, I spent the entire day collecting honey and taming giant bee queens whenever I see them. The day is almost over, and I have collected over 600 honey and tamed 2 giant bee queens. Alright, I was finally ready to tame Terrys with kibble, and I built this Terry Grand taming system. I started looking for good stat Terrys. Alright, I filled the traps with Terrys, and I tamed them with kibble, but I couldn't get a single stat upgrade. The best stat I got was something I already had. I still had more kibble, so I continued my taming spree to the next day. This is the second batch of the Terrys, and they are also all turned out bad. Next day, I expanded my Terry traps and got more Terrys into the trap. Yet again, no stat upgrade. So this is how many Terrys I tamed. survived. This was pretty unfortunate. On day 110, I got tired of hunting terries, so I started a new line. And there it is, my baryonyx breeding pair for the underwater exploration. I'll breed them into an army. So looks like I got 11 fertilized terry eggs. I'm gonna incubate all of them right here. And the terry babies hatch. These will be my boss fighters. I am excited. I took care of the babies and lined them up. Unfortunately, after checking their stats, I can only keep 3 out of 11 terry babies. I finished my honey stock with 63 superior kibble and 96 extraordinary kibble. I also cooked 140 sweet vegetable cakes. This is one of the Yuris ready for the boss fight. I'll take 2 so they'll get the mate boost. First baryonyx babies are here. I'll breed them a lot as well. My metal finally cooked. I got the hide from the sheep and farmed wood and the fiber. That means saddles, ascended saddles. 18 ascended terry saddles are crafted. They are ready for the boss fight. And baryonyxes grow up really fast and they're just to imprint with my settings. Alright, I need to collect the missing artifacts. My first destination will be the pack cave for the artifact of the pack. This is the entrance of the pack cave. I removed the spam with C4s. Finally, the C4 bug has been fixed. For protection of my Quetzal, I placed some gates outside of the cave. I moved into the cave to clear the last remaining foundation, but turrets had the line of sight. I fired fear rockets and took that down as well. I was ready to start draining bullets. As always, these things take up some time. I brought lots of cakes to heal the Textegos, but unfortunately, a Textego died anyway. Thank you for your sacrifice, good sir. After that, I fired a rocket that did substantial damage to the wall. Then I fired few more rockets. Eventually, the turrets went silent. The wall is pretty much down, but I'm not gonna take any of the bullets. I don't need them, but I'll take the elements in the tech generator. I lived in this cave unofficial, so it was fairly easy for me to navigate. I reached the main hall, then the body of water at the end. I grappled up to the artifact tunnel and killed some mean creatures waiting me there. Then I got the artifact and I got out safely. Next, the artifact of the Devourer. This is the Carno Cave's entrance. I placed some C4s and opened up the cave's entrance. Then I placed my gateways around the entrance. There was also a tech spam. I blew that up as well. On the right side of this tunnel, there are turrets just above the water on a cliff platform. So I think I'm gonna have to soak all the bullets. I have enough cakes and I have enough Textegos. After a while of soaking bullets, I sent the Textego forward and fired a rocket, but it didn't work. Back to soaking the entire turret wall. Next day, I kept soaking the turret wall above the water. Eventually, turrets went silent, so I went in as well, and looks like everything soaked dry. No bullets left. I placed the C4s and blow up the cliff platform. There are no bullets to loot, but the tech generator is always rich. With a good tame, like a Megatherium, this cave is one of the easiest caves to get the artifact. Just clear your way, and the rest is open area. Jump into the artifact, it's clearly visible there. Then you're gonna have to clear more cave life in the artifact ruins. And I got the artifact. I fixed the paste problem a while ago, but didn't got myself a carbo line, so I did that. A breeding pair of carbos with surprisingly good HP stat, above 40 points. Carbo breeders ready to drop some eggs. I started to line up the terries for the boss fight, and I upgraded some carbo saddles. I finished upgrading the first batch, and my best carbo saddle armor is now 130. 113. My highest armor for a Baryonyx is 195, which is great, and the Carbo saddle has only reached 118. Also, the king of underwater exploration is the Basilo. This is 1 times taming, so a passive tame like a Basilo is gonna be a little bit challenging. I have 7 Baryonyxes fully grown and strapped with ascended saddles. I crafted 3 more ascended saddles and one of them turned out great. It's almost capped. 317 armor. Basilo saddle will make my guard Basilo pretty much unkillable. Carbo army is getting ready too. I am trying to make sure every one of them is 100% imprinted. Next day, the council of Carbos were busy discussing their plans to take down the underwater turret towers. So I crafted 5 more ascended Carbo saddles, but I couldn't get a better one. My egg collector gathered far too many eggs. Just look at it. So I'm gonna disable these male Yuri and stop them from mating. I am mass producing Carbo saddles. It feels good to be rich, right? A quarter of the days are finished, and this is my army. Berries, Carbos, and Baryonyxes all ready. I decided to add more layers to my base. The new dino lines need a lot more space, and I crafted lots of stone structures for that. I kept building on the next day, but I underestimated how many structures needed for this expansion. I spent the entire day 128 building as well. Also, this day went by with building. Top floor has Stegos, Yuris, and Terrys right now. Third floor has a bunch of dinos, small to mid-sized, and the second floor is only for Obelisks, since it's merged with the greenhouse. And finally, the first floor is for the farming dinos only. This is a pretty tedious work, but it must be done. Every single one of them needs to be leveled by me, but you can just move on to the next day. On day 131, my dinos gained enough experience and I leveled them all up. And then I started cryopodding them. We took off for the caverns of the Lost Fate. We're here, right next to the Brood Cave. I'm gonna set up a safe spot first to uncryo all of my dinos and then wait for them to wake up. Everyone woke up, and this is my weight carbo with my stuff. I also brought my tech stegos with some cakes, just in case if the turtles couldn't soak all the bullets. They're all following the Quetzal. I was about to go into the cave, but I saw a Basilo nearby, so I had to try to tame it. One feed with an extraordinary kibble only gives 7% taming. 58%. I might actually achieve this tame in the first try. Sun went down and waters turned almost pitch black. I lost the Basilo I was taming. I left my dinos here and went to my base to grab my tech helmet. It has night vision, so it should help. It still had 79% taming, but no, it's losing the taming process rapidly. So I decided to postpone the Basilo taming until the next cave. And then I went back in the cave. I hopped on my cargo carbo and started swimming very slowly. We swam with the army quite a bit, and there were nothing. This silent kinda scared me. Then I saw our first encounter, level 300 Megalodon. But then an Alpha Megalodon hit me. Where did it come from? A max level Alpha Megalodon versus Baryonyxes and Carbos might be a challenge. And then no, wheels are rushing in, but something is wrong. I see 3-digit damage. They are doing 3-digit damage. Good thing they don't dismount me like Syndrias, but that damage is insane. I just saw 284 damage. I didn't remember them being this strong. Can they ignore saddle armor? My Baryonyxes have ascended saddles. This is a mess. I don't think I'll come out victorious from this, or maybe not even survive. There you go, I lost my first Baryonyx. I can seriously die here. Oh dear watchers, how did I fail this? I miscalculated 300 level cave life with alphas and eels. They cannot be defeated with Baryonyxes and Carbos. Also, Carbos does like 0 damage. They are only for bullet soaking. It's time to accept the loss and say what we can. We are getting out. Alright, we are back to our quest. But let's not waste any time and start taming underwater dinos in dark with my tech helmet's night vision. And I just found out with only tech helmet you don't need scuba. Found a Megalodon, then net it, and another. Knocked them out both. Tamed the one with good stats with kibble. While in water I saw an anglerfish and knocked it out. And tamed it with kibble. I found another Megalodon, net that, knocked that, tamed that quite easily. Then one of the biggest, scariest underwater creatures, a Mosasaurus, turned up to feast on us. I netted, but it didn't work. And the Mosa is tamed. I found another Bacillo, cleared the Mantas, fed it once, fed it twice, and thrice. And somehow the Bacillo swam to shore and I trapped it with gateways. And it's tamed with 35 points into HP. That's really good. I moved the underwater army here. What's left of them anyway. My Ovis herd is ready, so I'll be getting hide in my base now. 32,000 hide for the saddles. And I upgraded a Megalodon saddle to Ascended, and I turned it into a blueprint, and I will craft a lot of them. Let's get our first Megalodon baby. Female shark has 45 points into melee, and the male shark has 33 points into HP. Health is a little low, but I hope it works. There is a serious problem with this place. The water is extremely cold, and I lose my HP quite fast. And this is why you tame an anglerfish. Look at this, 4 times more pearl each bite. I got slot cap pearl in few minutes. Our first baby Megalodon is here, and I decided to build a water pen. Water pen design is pretty much ready. I'm gonna spend this day building this. Alright, the water pen is finished. It's 9 wide and 15 long. I'm gonna raise my Megalodons right here. Well, I don't think PvE players will like this build a lot, but it's useful. Megalodon army started to get in shape. They'll be ready to die in few days. Here's some new Carbos as well. Now all of them are hatched and claimed. I crafted a Mosa saddle, then upgraded it, but it is beyond expensive. I need 9,000 metal ingots to upgrade this Mosa saddle to Mastercraft. I found out these are not called Syndrias but Nidaria. I lured a bunch of Megalodons to my water pen, knocked out the good one, and then I tamed the good Megalodon. 39 points into HP. I tamed a Mosa a few days ago, but the saddle is too expensive, so the Plesio is also a great underwater tame. The Plesio is in the water pen. I made an Ascended Plesio saddle. I farmed all the materials for the Mosa saddle upgrade, but I need to wait for my metal ores to smelt. The new underwater army is ready, and we're diving once again. The cave life has been defeated. Now I have a turret tower to take down. I uncryoed one carbo and send it. Turrets are doing good damage, but also there are more Nidarias and Megalodons over there. They have the turret coverage, so I can't kill them easily. I'll uncryo more carbos who have this little land here, so they can safely sleep and reduce their torpor. Basilisk damage is too low, so I use my Plesio and killed the rest of the cave life. So I send them all in. They got good saddles, but they only have 20,000 HP. That's pretty low. So they started dying pretty quickly. I had to go with my backup plan and use all of my tech stegos. I spent quite a lot of time soaking bullets here, and they hold their ground for a long time until all the cakes ran out. I parked them here and went back to my Quetzal, brought more cakes from the base. Anyway, I'm back here, fully healed, filled with cakes. Tech stegos are going in once again. So some of the turrets stopped shooting. This side of the turrets are finally soaked. So now I can stay here and rocket the whole thing. Alright, we did it. The platform is down, and I got the artifact of the brute. We're going back to base victorious this time. Megapithecus artifacts are ready. I'm missing some of the tributes though, and for the Morsa saddle, I smelt thousands of metal ingots. It got upgraded twice. That was really nice. 317 armor. Morsa platform saddle. This is gonna be a beast. I picked up some sap and honey while on my way to the swamp cave. I need to kill some Megalanias and get 10 of their toxin. Alright, 10 Megalania toxin is done. Now we get the Spinosaurs. 10 Spinosaurs are collected as well, 18 Terrazino and 2 Eutyrannus for the Alpha Megapithecus. That's gonna be my army. We are ready and on our way to the second Alpha boss fight. I'm here, but I have to remove the remnants of the blue turret tower. Blue Obelisk is open. Now, the dinos. We need to wait for them to wake up though. I prepared 10 cakes for each Terry. That should be enough for the Megapithecus. And finally, I brought the artifacts and the tributes. We're going for the Alpha Megapithecus. And we're in the arena. I'm gonna keep my dinos here and go get the aggro of the Megapithecus. Alright, let's run. Now this is perfect. We're in the best spot for this fight. Nicely done. It was quite easy, honestly. Just be ready and be prepared. Then the boss fights are just fun. Here I hang the trophy of the Alpha Megapithecus. I'm only missing the Alpha Dragon now. The Tech Gauntlet is unlocked and I can do this. I can jump far away and safely land with the Tech Boots. I crafted 4 tree platforms and 16 tree sap taps. This means mass sap production. I spent the rest of the day hunting for more tributes. And the next day I did the same thing. Well, another day for the tributes. A max level Alpha Megalodon has almost 50,000 HP. I have killed many Alpha Megalodons while I was underwater, but I have never collected their tributes. I only have the artifact of the immune, and that's from the swamp cave. I need 3 more artifacts for the Alpha Dragon. One is in the ice cave, one is in the underwater cave, and one is right in front of me. It's in that little ice cave. So I cleared the tech spam and placed the gateways outside. So after that I went in with my shield on because sometimes turrets shoot behind the mesh. Alright, turrets are right over there. One tech stego should do the job. Wait a second. Of course, a tech stego doesn't fit here, so I'm gonna try to fire few rockets. Oh, this is such a relief. Without tech stegos and flak running, I had no idea how could I raid this. For a second, I thought I was gonna fail this. Alright, it's clear, except few more tech walls. I have to clear the cave and get to the artifact room. There is a spider or a bat every corner. I reach the artifact room and just get the artifact. I thought Carbos died too quickly, so I made a new ascended saddle and I got 143.6 armor, so I crafted 15 Carbo saddles. This time I don't wanna fail the caverns of Lost Hope underwater cave. I still need more underwater tames for the cunning artifact cave, but I think I am properly ready for the ice cave. I got to the ice cave, placed some gateways outside, and then started removing the tech spam inside the cave. That's the turret wall I need to destroy, but my tech stegos can't be uncryoed. Alright, let's do this. I got the carbos. Now with the mate boost, it takes 10 and 12 damage. It's definitely gonna soak the entire wall. I kept soaking the turrets the next day. Then it was time to try the rockets, and it went through. I kept firing rockets until the turrets went silent. Another tech spam. Behind this wall, we will face the magnificent cave life of the ice cave. Well, where are the polar bears, direwolves, purloias, and yetis? I prepared so much for this cave, but there is nothing except some saber-toothed salmons in the water. I brought so many dinos and cakes for this cave. It was gonna be so good. I prepared like if it's another boss fight, and all I got is salmons in the water. Anyway, entire cave was empty. I just saw these. This is the artifact room, completely empty, and I got the artifact of the strong. I got all the artifacts for the Alpha Dragon except the artifact of the cunning, and this mighty Mosa with an ascended saddle will help a great deal. I spent this whole day leveling up my carbos, and now they're healing with the Daedon. I have 11 Megalodons, 1 Plesio, 1 Mosa, and 1 Basido for the Heart Underwater Cave. Alright, Heart Underwater Cave for the cunning artifact. Here we go. There seem to be a lot of Megalodons, but I think we're gonna be fine. Well, this is not fine. We're not doing fine. And I just lost my Plesio, the one that has the ascended saddle. And my Mosa died as well. That was not supposed to happen. And that is not supposed to happen. And that too. I have to get out of here. My Basido is near death. Alright, I managed to get out and I am leaving this. I'm not even gonna look back. Whatever is lost is lost. I lost my Mosa, my Plesio, and all of my Megalodons. I barely survived, so looks like I'm gonna need a bigger and better underwater army. To speed up my Megalodon breeding process, I started taming female Megalodons and kept taming them the next day. I ended my taming spree with 8 Megalodons. Pretty good. The breeding has started. Plenty of baby megalodons will be here soon. Alright, since I lost all of my megalodon saddles, I need to craft them again. It's done. I crafted 30 megalodon saddles. I'm on my second 100 days, but I still wasted quite a lot of days, so for the new underwater army, I need to level them up fast. I'm gonna use Yuri babies to level up my megalodons. New megalodon babies are here. While I wait, I went out to collect the rest of the tributes. I found a Giga and started shooting for a long time. Level 150 Giga has so much HP. Alright, I got the Giga heart, but I need one more. I spent this entire day looking for a Giga, but I couldn't find one. I kept my search for a Giga today too, but instead I found an Alpha Rex. Level 150 Alpha Rex has 105,000 HP. That's gonna take some time. Later, I found the Giga and killed it easily. First batch of the megalodons are all grown up, and this is how I'm gonna level up all of my new megalodons. Because my time is limited, I need to speed this up. And this is the second batch of megalodons. Day 171 starts with me watching my last megalodons grow. Alright, now they're all grown, but they need to be leveled. They are mostly ready, and I started to line them up. And this day too, I kept preparing my megalodon army, 16 male megalodons ready for duty, and 17 female megalodons ready for duty. Also a bunch of Baryonyxes. Here we go. Let's get it done this time. I found an alpha lead on my way to the underwater cave, and I killed it. Alright, this is the second round, but this time my megalodons will prevail. Here we go. Let's get this done. Good, looks like we have won. And that's the underwater turret tower. 2 carbos on their way. I am sending them in pairs for the mate boost. My carbos are pretty much finished. I used all of them, but turrets are still shooting. So now I'm gonna use my tech stegos. Unfortunately, their oxygen is really low, but they can soak some bullets. I am watching this one's oxygen closely, so when it's too low, I'll whistle it back and cryo it, so he won't die to suffocation. I spent this day soaking bullets with my tech stegos. After I used all of my tech stegos, I used my Basilo to soak the remaining bullets. Then I placed the C4s and below the turret tower's cliff platform. Then I had to fight off more underwater dinos in the artifact tunnel. And finally I got the artifact and moved out of the cave safely. I found an Alpha Tuso while I was underwater, and I killed it with my Megalodon army. Now artifacts are ready, tributes are ready, boss killer dinos are ready, and more than 300 cakes are ready. That's the red obelisk and the red turret tower. I started working the red turret tower with my tech stegos. Alright, we're soaking the bullets. To help out my tech stegos, I'll use a Yuri to buff them. This will surely save me some cakes, because they will take less damage. There you go, we're draining the tower quite nicely. We moved on to the next day. The sun is coming up and we'll be here for an hour or two. Then I tried to shoot a rocket, but the rockets were unreliable, so I kept soaking the bullets. I went back and shoot few more rockets. They went through, but they do not do a lot of damage to the tech structures. So I pulled up my tech rifle and started doing damage to tech structures. Now that the way is open, I'm gonna go and place the C4s. Here it goes, the red tower in pieces. And the final NPC of this map. After green, blue, and now this is red getting shot. Alright, the walls are gone and the red obelisk is open. Now the boss killer tarries, but I will go and get more cakes while they sleep. All of my cakes were finished cooking. I took them all with me and came back to the red obelisk. Everything is pretty much ready. Rifle for the tech and C4s for the metal structures. There you go, it's done. The Alpha Dragon is dead. And I am finally able to wear a full tech suit. I'm back in my base and my trophy wall is done. All 3 Alpha trophies are collected. And this is a nice screenshot. And I also crafted a full Ascended Ghillie armor set for the tech cave. Now I am ready to do the Alpha Overseer, but I am missing the Alpha Mosa tooth and we are at the Brood Cave. Alpha Mosa spawned here and I found one. Then I killed it and got the Alpha Mosa tooth. So day 190, I have everything I need to open the tech cave. I just did a quick run to the redwood forest to collect some tree sap with the tech suit. I decided to use more terries for the tech cave. The limit is 50 dinos. I crafted more terry saddles and I'm gonna upload some things for the next map. New cakes are ready, almost 150 more. I also wanted to upload a quetzal. I net the quetzal, I built a trap around it and shot some trank darts in it, then tamed it with some kibble. My cave fighter terries are also fully grown. Say your goodbyes, we are leaving this magnificent base. Now, are you ready for this? We are at the volcano. They're all out. I just need to wait for all of them to wake up. Alright, everything is ready. Let's open the door of the tech cave. Then finish this map and ascend. Let's get the dinos inside. When I finished that, there wasn't any more time to bring whole another terry army for the cave. So I have 18 terries, 2 yuris and 1 tech rex. I have brought 50 dinos for the overseer, but now I am missing 29 of them. I just have the tech rex as an extra. We're doing pretty good damage, but we're also taking the damage heavily. That's why I had to use my terry army. I did lose some in the process, but they were strong enough to take down anything in their way, and even gigas couldn't stand in the way of my terry army. We made it. After the barrier, it turns cold immediately and starts to freeze you to death. I should be able to survive in this cold with my great fur armor. At the end of the tech cave, I managed to bring 12 terries and 1 yuri to the overseer fight, and that portal will take us up to the overseer. And that's the overseer getting ready. I am pretty safe on this Yuri, but that red laser stunned me, and that's very dangerous. So I will be flying from now on. I just need to make sure these defense drones doesn't overwhelm me. Then the rest is pretty easy. Just wait for Overseer to lower its shield and be exposed to damage. Then I will use my capped shotgun and destroy it. Overseer also turns into island bosses, periodically Brood Mother, Megapithecus and the Dragon, but it's only their weaker versions. When you're stunned up in the air by the Overseer, you can actually still will keep hovering and stay safe. So that's why a tech chest piece is very important here. Follow my dynamite gun. It's me, my shotgun, and the overseer knife. 664 health. I just need to get one shot in, then it's done. There we go. On the day 200, the Alpha Overseer died by my hand. And we're gonna ascend out of the island. Look at that. In 200 days, it's done. But our story doesn't end here. Next, I'll be doing a similar style challenge on the Scorched Earth. Also, I want to make a video about the tech cave, a very detailed, in-depth tutorial of how you can do this solo, what things you need to bring, etc. Alright, I hope you liked this video enough to show your appreciation by leaving a like and a comment. Thank you for watching, dear watchers, and I'll see you on the Scorched Earth.